Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Red Barn, aka Tilly the RV on this Monday. Um, Quick update on a few things. If you are interested, I am starting an 11-day health reset tomorrow with 300 plus people. It's going to be amazing. So if the sugar crashes and all that crap, if you opened up those Girl Scout cookies, and I know you did because I did, and you're ready to kind of reset, just message me and I can get you in the group and feeling better. So anyway, on to today's musings. I had a training with my network marketing leadership team a week or so ago, and thank you, Tyler Walter, for reminding us the power of Tim Ferris's 4-hour work week. So let me just dive into the email now. Let me bring it up. Bear with me one second. I should have had it queued, but I didn't. But we are talking about one of Tim's greatest lessons in this. So good morning and happy Monday. So I just talked about this, but last week in a leadership mastermind group, a fellow colleague, Tyler Walter, reminded me of some great insights that Tim Ferris brings forth in the 4-hour work week and his other musings. If you haven't read the book, Tim teaches you how to truly dream and tackle fear, both of which lead to getting what you want out of life, aka happiness. And yes, he also talks about how to work in just 4 hours a week. I've adopted many of his strategies over the years, but I've yet to master the 4 hours, but I'm totally working on it. My take on Tim is that he isn't really about the goals as much as he is the deep desires and dreams, or dreamlining, and yeah, a total correlation to Napoleon Hill. One task he urges everyone to do is to create your dream list broken into 3 sections: what you desire having, being, and doing. I haven't done this task in a while, so I decided last Thursday to be one with Mr. Ferris. I took 45 minutes of quiet time to myself and got serious. I'm all about bucket lists, as you know, but this breaks it down even further. Tim encourages you to be incredibly detailed and have a timeline on this. No more than 12 months. Since I'm pretty good at this kind of stuff, I chose 18 months as my timeline. So here it is. Here's my have. As I'm not materialistic and I pretty much have most of what I want, the only thing left is to have my dream waterfront lake house. I went into precise detail about what I want my future home to look like. Also in that column were some Airbnb properties that I want to acquire in the next 18 months. And the Airbnbs are part of my B plan. Sidebar, Dave and I were driving last night after working on the house. We had to make another run to Lowe's, shocker. And I said, I really miss my red convertible. And so I was like, you know what? I think my next car, I'm going to get a Porsche. And so I thought, well, maybe I want a Porsche Boxster because those cute little cars. And then I'm like, no, I'm going to go big. I'm going to get a Porsche 911. And then I was a little dismayed in that you can't, all the new ones coming out are all automatics and they're not standard. So now I'm like, okay, what is that car that I want? I'm not sure that's going to happen in 18 months, but I'm definitely adding it to my list. Okay, back to the B. In my B column is to be 100% financially independent from everyone and everything, so zero debt. As I'm a dream chaser, saving has never been a priority. I'm not a wild spender or shopper, but I would rather spend $50,000 on a 6-month sabbatical traveling than put it in my 401k. So yes, I have some debt. I want the debt gone and to go on my sabbatical. I'm not giving up one for the other. I want it all. Do. I'm taking my sabbatical in the Middle East, Nepal, and India, and I'm launching the McCollum Foundation, a nonprofit that tackles homelessness and helps people make their current homes safe. I've seen too many people who own homes that as they age or things happen, they can't afford to repair them. So the houses fall apart, lose value, and someone like me comes in and buys them cheaply. There's nothing wrong with seizing an opportunity, but I was on the other side once. I had a house I couldn't repair and I ended up with a short sale. I know how that feels and it's pretty shitty. So I encourage you to do this dreamlining exercise. Take some time to really think about it, be intentional, and do it as if money and time were not an obstacle. That part is incredibly important. This wasn't written in the email, but you really need to not have a limiting belief. So the sky's the limit. I mean, the car, the Porsche 911 is, I think Dave was telling me the base model starts at like 99,000. So the one that I want loaded is probably 150,000. So, but I'm putting it on the list. And I can say that 100% of the stuff that I've put on my list, I've gotten all of them. So it's really about thinking big and not limiting yourself to how much money it costs or the time. So um, don't just list what you want, list why you want it. What are those deep desires you seek? Then go make them happen. It's truly life-changing. Tune in Thursday because we're chatting about Tim's best work, even better than the dreamlining. It's called fear setting. So Thursday, I'm going to dive into that. So thanks again, Tyler, for the Tim reminder. The book is still on my Kindle, so I am rereading it. So cheers and happy dreamlining. I'm also adding this, if you're not part of my Thursday Club Insiders, we did an entire month on, tackling your fears. So if you are a member of that group, I am going to be adding, I'm going to create a document and add it into the back end, into the private members area, so you can kind of have a little template to work off of. But if you haven't read Tim Ferriss's book, 4-Hour Work Week, it is a really good one. I mean, he does some pretty radical stuff. Like he checks emails maybe once a week, only gets his mail once a month. And don't quote me on this because it has been a while since I've read it. And I'm currently reading Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. So Tim is going to have to wait until, I finish this one. But anyway, have an awesome Monday. I'm kind of hoping on the rehab front, we are in sanding. Well, I should say Dave is in sanding floors hell, but we do have a tub and hot running water, and we got the bedrooms first round sanded, so a lot happening. I'm kind of hoping we can get the electrician in this week to finish up some stuff, and then the kitchen cabinets will be coming in. So the cabinets are all sitting in the basement, we just need them to get installed. So but that can't happen until we finish some repairs on the floor and get the electrician in. So April 1st is my deadline, man. I don't know, it's going to be really close, but because it's a lot of, it's a balancing act now. It's like I always say, it's like Thanksgiving dinner, right? You've got all this stuff going, and then it's got to get, the meal all on the table at the same time, and it's got to be warm. So we'll see. But anyway, it's coming along. Have an awesome Monday and talk to you on Thursday. Bye.